If I told you there's a car so advanced, so ahead of its time, that the United States basically banned it, would you believe me? Well, today, we're diving into the legendary Nissan GT-R R34. The car too powerful, too smart, and too fast for U.S. roads. Let's unravel the truth. The story begins in 1999, when Nissan launched a monster the world wasn't ready for. The Skyline GT-R R34. It wasn't just a car, it was a piece of engineering sorcery. Twin-turbo straight-six engine, a chassis tuned by racing legends, and an onboard computer so advanced. Even supercars couldn't keep up. The heart of the R34 was the RB26D GT, an engine that Nissan claimed made 276 horsepower. But let me tell you a secret. That number was a lie. Japanese manufacturers agreed not to officially go above 276 horsepower, but the R34 easily pushed over 330 horsepower straight from the factory. And tuners? They were pulling 600, 800, even 1,000 horsepower out of this thing. But the real reason the government feared the R34 wasn't just speed. It was the car's technology. The R34 had a system called ATTESA AWD Pro, an all-wheel drive brain that monitored traction, steering, throttle, G-forces, and more in real time. This was 1999. Supercars didn't even have this level of intelligence. Add in the Super Heika's four-wheel steering system, which let the car rotate through corners like a video game cheat code. And suddenly you have a car that could embarrass Porsches, Ferraris, and Corvettes on track without breaking a sweat. So what does the U.S. government do when a foreign car threatens their own market? Simple. They make it illegal to own. And that's exactly what happened. Under America's show or display law, the Skyline R34 was banned from import because it didn't meet certain crash and emission standards. But here's the twist. It wasn't just about safety. Most experts agree the car was rejected because its technology was too advanced for regulators to test properly. The onboard computer, the ATTESA system, the traction control logic, it all confused the testing machines. And if a machine can't read your car, they reject your car. So people in the U.S. could only import an R34 if they were willing to pay insane fees, face government checks, restrict mileage, or pray they wouldn't get their car seized. Some cars were literally crushed by authorities. But being banned only made the R34 more famous. It became a legend, a forbidden fruit, a car only the chosen ones could touch. Then came the big explosion, the Fast and the Furious franchise. That silver and blue R34 driven by Paul Walker, it didn't just appear in movies. It became a dream, a symbol of rebellion, a symbol of skill, tuning, speed, and perfection. And because Americans couldn't legally own it, the hype doubled, tripled, exploded. Prices skyrocketed. Today, a clean midnight purple R34 can go for $400,000 or more. Some even push past $500,000. For a 25-year-old Nissan. Why? Because it wasn't just a car. It was a statement. A machine that proved Japan could build something so good, the rest of the world didn't want to compete. And guess what? The ban didn't kill it. It turned it into a legend. Now that the 25-year import rule is unlocking more R34s for legal use, the hype is bigger than ever. Owners are finally experiencing what was once forbidden: the razor-sharp handling, the explosive tuning potential, the raw connection between man and machine. The R34 GT-R wasn't banned because it was dangerous. It was banned because it was too good. A car built with so much intelligence, power, and potential that governments didn't know how to handle it. And that's why the R34 remains one of the most iconic machines ever built. A car born ahead of its time, feared by regulators, loved by enthusiasts, and remembered as a Japanese monster America tried to keep out. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to subscribe to Motorsphere for more legendary car histories, racing secrets, and unbelievable automotive facts. This is just the beginning.